Most creators are one strike away from losing monetization because they are using AI the wrong way. Generic prompts, hollow scripts, no real research behind them. YouTube can tell, and it flags them. Today I will show you how to turn NotebookLM into a demonetization-safe video engine. You will see how to pull a research-backed topic from real sources, generate an authentic script that YouTube cannot flag, map every single visual automatically so editing stops being a guessing game, and put together a fully finished, export-ready video, all free, all in one workflow, start to finish. Before step 1, look at this. After my last video on this topic, the comment section blew up. People asking me to continue the NotebookLM series. But there are also comments worried about demonetization. So here it is, a brand new engine, built around a completely different niche, with demonetization protection baked into every single step. The niche we are working with today is food history, and here is why it is a perfect fit. Look at weird food history. Fully faceless, running on stock footage and a voiceover, covering the forgotten stories behind food. Evergreen content, consistent uploads, no face on camera. Then look at Mashed. Millions of subscribers, same exact format. This is not a niche you have to build from scratch. The demand is already there. The model is already proven. Step 1. Open NotebookLM and create a new project. This is your research hub. Everything you feed in here shapes the topics you can choose from. Open YouTube and go to the Weird History Food channel. Copy the last 5 video URLs one by one and add each to NotebookLM as a source. 5 URLs from this channel. Now go to Mashed. Same process. Grab their last 5 URLs and add them. 10 YouTube sources. These are not here for their content. They are here so NotebookLM understands how food history gets framed on YouTube. The angle intelligence comes from here. Now open Google. Search interesting food history. Find 5 credible articles, food publications, history magazines, university sites. Copy each URL and add them to NotebookLM. These carry the actual substance. The topic ideas will come from here. Hit Next and sources will be loaded. Then, go to Settings, Chat Settings, Custom. Paste in the authentic topic selector prompt, which you can see on your screen now. You can also find it in the description. It tells NotebookLM to use your YouTube sources for angle and framing, and your article sources for topic substance. 2 source types, 2 different jobs. Save it. Go to the chat and type, "Give me 10 topic ideas about food history." What comes back is not generic filler. The topics are grounded in real research from those articles, framed the way YouTube actually works. Let it generate, then scroll through slowly. Pick the one that genuinely interests you, not the most impressive sounding, the one you actually want to make. I am going with 10 famous foods that have been lying to you. Here is what makes this different from just prompting an AI. You chose the channels. You found the articles. You selected the topic. Every decision was yours. And that human layer is what protects you from demonetization. 2 people running this same process still make completely different videos because the choices are personal. Before step 2, one quick thing. I released the Faceless Video Engine Playbook built for beginners who want to take real action on faceless YouTube. Every chapter has a checklist, a homework exercise, and a sample video built alongside the lesson. No fluff, nothing abstract. Never created a video before? This playbook will help you to do it. You can find the link in the description. Now let's continue with step 2. Open a fresh NotebookLM project, which will generate a script grounded in real research on our chosen topic. Open Google. In our case, since we selected the topic of famous foods that have been lying to you, I am making this search. Famous foods with deceptive names. Look for results that look substantive. Credible food history sites, well-sourced journalism, real depth. Copy those URLs into NotebookLM one by one. Everything NotebookLM writes will come from these pages, so the quality of what you pick here directly shapes the script that comes out. Again, go to Settings, Chat Settings, Custom. Paste in the scriptwriter role prompt, which you can see on your screen. This tells NotebookLM to write only from the loaded source material. No fabricated facts, only what is in those articles. Save it. Go to chat box and type, write a 1,000-word script about, then paste in the topic you selected in the previous step. Hit enter and let it generate. Let me read you the hook. You sit down at a fancy restaurant and order a plate of sweetbreads, expecting a warm, sugary pastry to finish off your meal. But when the waiter sets down your plate, you're staring at something completely different. You take a hesitant bite. It's rich, creamy, and undeniably savory. Congratulations, you just ate a calf's pancreas. Strong hook. The script moves through dishes like a restaurant menu with dessert at the end. Very creative. And it ends with a viewer question. What is the most misleading food you have ever eaten? Real structure. Built entirely from your own sources. This script didn't come from an AI hallucination. It came from your research. When you choose your own sources by hand, every word is anchored to something unique. That is what authentic means. And that is what YouTube cannot flag. Now we have a script. The challenge is knowing what the viewer sees at every moment. Without a plan, you hunt for clips during editing and burn hours you do not have. Copy the full script. Open ChatGPT. Paste it in, then paste the visual planner prompt which you can see on your screen now. Here is what this prompt does. It breaks your script into scenes, at least 20 words each, and assigns every scene a visual type. Stock or AI video. Stock scenes get search keyword. AI scenes get a complete text-to-video prompt written to stay visually consistent throughout. Your full visual plan in one shot. Once the table is ready, take a stock keyword, go to Pexels, filter for horizontal results, and download a clip that fits. I will do it for a second scene too. Copy the keyword, search it on Pexels, find a clip that matches, and download. Done in seconds. Now for the AI video scenes. Take a prompt from the table, open Flow. It gives you daily free credits. Paste it in and generate. No changes to the prompt, just paste and generate. Let's see the result. Let me do it for one more scene. I am copying the prompt and pasting it into Flow. And here is the result. Stock footage plus AI visuals, every scene mapped. The table is your production guide. One more quick reminder before the final edit. My faceless YouTube engine guide maps the complete 9-stage pipeline to create demonetization-safe faceless videos. Every chapter ends with a checklist and homework. A sample video is built alongside every lesson, so nothing stays abstract. If you are already making videos, this will 10 times your production speed and quality. Link in the description. Let's continue with editing. Right after this, you'll see a sneak peek from the final video. Step 4. Open Google AI Studio, go to Generate Speech, and pick your voice before pasting anything. I am going with Despina, smooth and clean, fits the documentary tone. Listen to a few options first. Your voice choice sets the entire feel of the video. Open your visual plan and copy the voiceover for Scene 1. Paste it into Google AI Studio and hit Run. Let's hear how it sounds.
You sit down at a fancy restaurant and order a plate of sweetbreads, expecting a warm, sugary pastry to finish off your meal. But instead, something completely unexpected arrives.
Working scene by scene gives you much more control. If one sounds off, you regenerate just that one, not the entire script. Do the same for scenes 2, 3, and 4. 4 separate files. When files are broken out by scene, placing them on the timeline is instant. No scrubbing through one long audio file. Once downloaded, rename them. Scene 1, Scene 2, Scene 3, Scene 4. Do this before you open CapCut. With 15 or 20 scenes, unnamed files will cost you real editing time. Open CapCut, start a new project, and lay the voiceover files on the timeline in order. Voiceover first, always. Everything else builds around it. Bring in your visuals and place them under each scene. Then trim. Clip longer than the voiceover, cut it or speed it up. Shorter, duplicate, reverse it, or slow it down. Work through each scene until audio and visual lock. Add a subtle transition between scenes. A soft dissolve is enough. Then apply an old film effect across the timeline. Grain, a slight color shift, a texture that pulls the video toward a documentary feel. One effect, applied once. For music, open YouTube Studio and find Audio Library in the left menu. Free and copyright safe. Filter genre to pop, mood to happy. Browse a few tracks, listen to the first few seconds, and download the one that fits. Drop it on the music layer in CapCut and lower the volume until it sits beneath the voiceover. The music should be felt, not heard. Optional but worth it. Open CapCut's auto caption feature, generate from your voiceover, pick a template, and export. Captions keep viewers watching longer. Let's see the intro of the video together.
The waiter sets down your plate and you're staring at something completely different. And as you take a hesitant bite, it's rich, creamy, and undeniably savory, completely breaking your expectations. You sit down at a fancy restaurant and order a plate of sweetbreads, expecting a warm, sugary pastry to finish off your meal. But instead, something completely unexpected arrives. From mistranslated recipes to bizarre historical insults, some of the most famous foods have names completely divorced from reality, and behind each one lies a fascinating story or origin. Congratulations! You just ate a calf's pancreas, and welcome to the deceptive world of culinary arts, where menus can be surprisingly misleading, and food names rarely mean what you think.
That is how you turn NotebookLM into a demonetization-safe video engine. No generic prompts, no hollow scripts, a system that produces authentic content YouTube cannot flag. If you liked this, drop continue in the comments. And if you have a question, drop that too. I read every single one. And if you want to see this engine applied to a completely different niche, click the video on your screen right now. People loved it, and I think you will too. See you there.